Hi, Jacques, you're working as a Christian pastor with One Thought to help you do life well. It's again one of those amazing stories which all of us would know even if you're not a church-going person. The one of Peter walking on the water. The disciples were caught in a terrible windstorm, and between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came walking past the boat on the water. Now the disciples, Jesus' friends, were scared stiff out of their minds, and they thought it was a ghost. But Peter, bless him, said to Jesus, "If it is you, Jesus, then tell me to come out of the boat and come to you." Now I'm not sure what he thought Jesus would say. Peter, I want you to stay in the boat, so I'm going to pretend that I'm not me. Whichever way, he says to Peter, "Come." And the impossible happens. Peter gets out of the boat and he starts walking on the water. Imagine telling that story to your grandchildren. But then he notices the wind and the effect of the wind, and he takes his eyes off Jesus. And the moment he does that, he begins to sink. Now, it's very easy to criticize Peter, but I doubt very many of us would have gotten out of the boat to start with. But this story does offer one important lesson. Faith is the result of what you focus on. If you are finding yourself in one of the storms of life, I want to ask you this question. Where are you focusing? Are you focusing on all the threats, the waves, the wind, the water? Or is your focus on the one who said, "Come"? If you keep your focus on God, you will be able to walk on the water. And the best news of all is even if you lose focus or you take your focus off Him and you start sinking, He will still save you. So keep focused today. Do not look at the size of the waves, but look at the size of your God. And go ahead, do the impossible. See you soon.